There we go. All right. Hi. We're live now. How's it going, everybody? Welcome
Good.
to episode 7 of Once Upon a Game, where we get to be heroes just for one day. It's a storytelling variety game, and we're going to take fictional clay and mold it to our whim and find games that kind of help us do that. We don't have anything really prepared, like no story beforehand. All we know is that we agreed to play this game called Atlas, and I will be the facilitator. And who are the we? Well, I am Eric, here at EricVulgaris, Twitter, etc., EricVulgaris. And I do story game stuff, and occasionally Rocket League, and Verdun, first person shooter stuff, and other things online. So, hi. And with me, I brought two friends who were in previous episodes before, and I'm excited to have them both back and together this time. So let's start with to my left, Kelsa.
Hi, I'm Kelsa. You can find me on Twitch, Kelsa Delphi, or on Twitter, just at Kelsa. I do this and some other role playing games online on Twitch. Occasionally stream some other random stuff when I can, but lately that's been pretty hard since I've been healing up a broken leg. So,
Yeah, it's how much longer do you have with a broken leg? Like, it's
I don't know.
oh god, yeah.
I get to see the doctor again on Friday, and then he'll tell me a better estimate of how long it's gonna be.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's kind of
Well,
like that.
looking forward to it, and fingers crossed for a speedy recovery.
Thank you.
So, all right, and to my right is right down that way is Robert.
Hey, I'm Robert. Um, I'm mostly exist in Meat Space, although I don't do any streaming or anything like that. But I every so often I'm on this show. I am online fairly heavily. Demosthenes, everywhere.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
I totally put everyone's Twitters on the overlay thing so they can all
Oh,
I
see.
see that. You're
So,
doing great. That's
yeah.
amazing.
Okay. So I think with that kind of being said, let's kind of talk about a little bit more about gaming in general and everything, because I know we're kind of friends and we're internet friends and we're awesome. But as always, these are games, and games means that we open our brain and stuff to the psychic maelstrom of fictional imagination,
Uh-huh.
which means that there might be something that we're not actually cool with, and as a break or like a way to like a stopgap to something that would stop us from having something that's uncomfortable, we always have like the X card, so. Any of us could just be like, hey, actually, I'm not really feeling that. Can we X that out at any time, even if you originally agree to it? You can just X that out, and it's totally cool because it's a safe space and all that. So, um, number one rule, that rule trumps any other future rules, um, period. So, with that being said, do we both agree to it? Are we cool?
yep.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about Atlas. So, Atlas is a collaborative world building game. I know I'd talk about Microscope being a world building game, or that's one that's more like a history building game. Atlas is literally a building game. It's like map making galore. It's super fun, and it's written by a friend of ours who was in Seattle one time and showed us it, and then sent us a PDF copy. The game is all about bouncing ideas back and forth, and riffing off each other's like ideas, and our like just kind of thoughts about making this world. So we're gonna come up with a setting kind of for what's going on in the world, and then just start building this map based around it. Um, how to play? Basically, we're gonna start with once again picking a setting. So let's do that, guys. Let's figure out setting and kind of tone of our game.
All
Um,
right. Well, I've got an idea to pitch. Since I
sure.
read through the rules while I was out to dinner, and I may or may not have been drinking more than more than I have been in the past. So this may be a terrible idea.
No, there's no terrible ideas. It's like one of the big rules of gaming is no experience
Um,
required. Errors are fine. Say what's
mhm.
on your mind.
So the idea was to actually do like a stellar map. Like that was like if you do this, you might have to tweak the rules a bit. So that's why it's a bad idea. Just because if we're gonna be trying this game for the first time, we should be not doing one thing that says like you might have to tweak it a little bit. That's the only reason I'm a little bit hesitant. But
That, yeah, go, okay, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, the idea was to like do like a star map of like multiple alien races on a galactic scale kind of
Yeah, I
thing.
mean, there's. I
Yeah.
don't. Robert.
So I have a lot of experience like this, or not a lot, but
He has
it's,
more. He has infinitely more than all of us. Robert's actually played the game before. I've only
yeah.
observed it being
Um,
played.
Atlas is to me that microscope is to Eric. So,
Oh, I'm very excited now. I'm very
Yeah,
excited.
yeah,
Okay.
and one of the things like it's so rules light that like you can have anything. Like
yeah.
if the idea is just to make a map, like the last game I played in it, we had characters and we were exploring an area, and as we were exploring it, we built the map. Like so, it's just like you can start with anything, and it'll work for
Yeah.
uh, yeah, because it's so rules light.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
So
we
just
yeah. So we want to do like a galactic map, like a stellar map.
well, I mean that's
I mean, that's kind of what Kelsa's pitching.
yeah,
That's my pitch. I'd
yeah.
like to hear what you guys would like to do, but that's
Sure.
kind of my idea.
My idea is that since Fallout came out, we do a wasteland,
Oh.
like an post-nuclear apocalypse place.
I could get behind that too.
All right. So my idea, I would like to do a like a mega city, like straight out of
Just the
like
sprawl, like an urban
yeah, like
sprawl.
like out of Dread, like Mega City 5,
Mm-hmm,
like
mm-hmm.
something ridiculous where it's a world all on its own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, how about this then? We're all leaning towards like, I guess, futuristic, right?
For sure.
In a way.
Definitely.
So, like, we're all aiming towards futuristic. Um, can we do? I'm okay. A mega city and a
Ooh,
planet.
ooh.
I'm trying to think of a way we can reconcile all our ideas.
So,
What if, well, I like, what if the idea that we take away from mine is a future with like multiple alien races? So there's a mega city, but it's got like the human district and the Honyech district and the strange amorphous jellyfish creature district, you know?
yeah, I was gonna say, have any of you guys read like the Hyperion books or Endymion?
I haven't
Mm-mm.
read it, but I know that's like the space Canterbury Tales, right?
Yeah. Um, and so there's a concept there where they have like jump gates,
Mm-hmm.
but they're all in like on planet. Like you're just on the planet and you walk through this gate and you're on a completely different planet.
Like Stargate.
Yeah, Stargate essentially.
Okay.
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 And I was thinking if you wanted to have like the disconnected star map-esque thing, if we
Like
did,
the mega city is actually spread across different planets
yeah,
with like jump gates in between it. Oh my
yeah,
gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn. Okay.
And then
That's
maybe to have like if we do like a palette, we could have the palette be a little bit more like Fallout post-apocalyptic. Like
I'm
instead.
willing. I'm willing to throw the Fallout stuff out the window for this. This sounds way cool.
Okay.
I'm going off for like the cyberpunk future megacity with aliens, like space cyberpunk. So like space punk. I don't know. But whatever. Yeah.
Future punk.
Yeah. Future punk. Totally for it. Okay, so I think we got a pretty good idea here. We got the elements of what we want to include. Um, so Robert, this game doesn't have a palette, but should we kind of like,
I actually enjoyed it when I played it with a palette.
yeah, let's do a palette. I mean,
Sure.
I love a palette. So hacking a game, let's do a palette. So yes and
Yeah.
no for our sci-fi jump gate alien idea. Okay, so anything immediately yes or no?
Um, I don't want this to be um like a war. Like I don't want there to be like a war zone. I want this to be like, I mean, like
Oh yeah.
not maybe not
No.
like 100% peaceful, and there's like maybe some racial tensions, but this is not like
Are you cool? Are you cool
yeah.
with like gang violence?
Yeah, gang violence is okay.
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't
no
consider that to be like a war, but not
No.
like
military, like full of military stuff. Yeah.
right, exactly.
Okay. Okay. I was just trying to clarify.
No, that's
Sure.
fair.
Cool.
Totally
So,
fair.
something that I want to see, um, that just made me realize that is ethnic factions.
Ooh, I like that. Within various
So not just aliens, um, possibly like subsets of aliens within aliens, or who are like who think differently. Like basically, not necessarily a monoculture.
Okay.
and not just of humans but also of aliens.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. Thank you.
I should say I would just broaden that to, for all.
Yeah. Xeno ethnic factions.
Yeah.
God damn it, Leapington.
Where'd chat go? Hold on.
How Leafington's the reason why I do this every week. It's just is the chat that he comes up with. I gotta have him on here
Great.
sometime.
But okay, I want to go with uh grunge rather than like high tech, I guess. I know, like grungy, like tech is grungy, like
Oh
not
my gosh.
Kind of like Swan
Okay.
Song or Mirror Shades, like retro
yeah,
future.
yeah,
So
retro future.
thinking of retro future and the whole like
Um,
Stargates and everything. Has any of you read The Last Spaceship?
No.
no.
Oh my gosh. It's it's an older book. I've got a hard copy of it that is like beat heck, but I don't remember the author off the top of my head. But basically, it's called Last Spaceship because this guy he owns the last spaceship after jump gate technology or after like warp gate technology was created.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so like he owns it. It like belonged to his great grandfather or something, and it's like now a museum. But then he winds up having to actually launch it into space and finds out how like messed up the world is or the universe
Oh damn.
is. So we don't necessarily need to take that away exactly, but I'm feeling that kind of grunge like I don't know, like
Yeah.
you've got this technology and you get lazy.
Yeah, well, right. Like I kind of think that like the jump gates were like the last. Like no one works on the jump gates. They just exist, and like technologies has developed around them, but it's a lot more grungy. Kind of think like the tech levels in.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's what I was
forgot number.
thinking. Yeah. So ethnic factions for all. Retro future tech that's grungy. No war zones. That's so everyone's contributed one thing. We each should contribute at least one more thing. Um,
hmm. I would say yes to crime. Like I want it to be like I want it. I'm kind of building like Dread, like Mega City 5 or whatever.
oh, okay, yeah.
I don't care. It's not Mega City.
Just
It's Mega City
crime.
1. Yeah. Mega City.
I'm gonna say no fantasy races. If that makes sense for everybody.
No, no space elves.
Yeah, no fantasy races. I'm also gonna say this is kind of out of turn, but no magic.
That's fair.
Um, Anything else?
Mm, I don't think so. I think that's pretty good. Like, yeah.
I would kind of like at least like one more thing
Where are you putting this?
on Roll20.
You're probably still in the text box, so I can't see it.
I totally was.
Ah.
Surprise.
Um,
All right, let's see. Hmm.
I'm gonna say no to mega corporations.
Okay.
Just
Good,
to
yeah.
just to make it hard.
No, I like that. I think that's a good choice.
Okay.
Cool.
Trying to make it readable. Okay.
And make it readable? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So, ethnic factions for all, retro tech, crime, no mega corporations.
Right.
Okay, that's 6 things, ish, 5 things. I think that's enough to run off of.
Definitely.
Okay, so now they have our setting, and we kind of decided on our scale, which is going to be actually intergalactic, but it's all one kind of city, and so that's pretty interesting. I think the next part is that we define the borders of our map. So now we're going to work together and we'll figure out where our region's situated, which would be kind of hard. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to look at our map, which is just this Roll20 blank page here, and we're going to decide what lies on each edge of the map.
Okay.
And then when you go, you move your token, and our tokens are these little colorful boxes to the right up here.
Colorful boxes.
So,
That's way too far zoomed out. Sorry. On my own Roll20, not you. Don't worry about it.
do we think this is kind of hard to define because our world has jump gates?
Yeah. What we could do is define galactic north, east, south, and west.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Okay. So, I guess I'll start. I'll just do an arrow. That's pointing north.
Sure.
And that is that's to the I guess I don't know. I'm gonna say the galactic center.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let me draw something. Oh, I have that on my mouse. Yes, there we go. Good idea. Okay. So off at Galactic East, um, is going to be um, how do I call this? Like an impassable nebula. Like,
I'm gonna actually double the page size. Give me a second here. So if this goes crazy, then we'll know. Oh, is 25 by 25 the maximum?
No.
There we go. So we'll just have to move that over.
boop, boop. You got it. Done. It like the impassable nebula, like it messes up the warp gate technology or whatever.
Oh, like the storms or whatever?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna go with to the galactic south, and let me try to not mess this up. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to use my tablet after all.
Uh-oh.
It's just like, it's being...
It's being rude. It's being sassy.
Yeah.
Sassy.
To the galactic south are encroaching warp storms. What size text did you guys use? Just the
standard. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine says 16, but I'm probably going to make it larger.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
32.
In encroaching warp storms.
Nice. Sounds awesome.
All right, Leafington just had a great point. That is if north is towards the center, if that is always true, if you keep going west, you'll come out east, and east, you'll come out west. So obviously, Galactic West is also an impassable nebula.
I like it.
Sure.
Like we're in like this almost pocket.
Kinda like, well, like it's like if it goes all the way around like a.
I pictured we're in an arm of a spiral galaxy.
Okay, sure. That makes sense too. Do you have a better idea?
I don't know. I should have communicated that, but that was my first instinct, was that when we came up with it.
Well, if that's the case, I mean, we could, since that wasn't ever determined, we could make Galactic West like out the end of the arm into nothingness.
Ooh, the black void.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right then.
I'll make it. Oh, too much. The black void.
I like that the arrow is messed up too. Like it's like
It's distorted by the void.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
So I had an idea just to make things easier.
Sure.
Hold on just 1 second.
See whether or not that's actually going to make things easier.
I just have to, there's a hotkey that I need to look up. Which we should know. So my idea is that since we're doing like pockets or like, you know, disconnected things,
Yeah.
that we have,
Here be terrors. Yeah.
forget how to, we have like a, like circles.
You trying to make circles?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make a circle that is even, but then we have circles where we draw in, and then the circles are connected by the lines to make it neat.
Okay.
It's like just to make it less to have an easy disconnection space,
Okay. Okay. I get it.
and then we can just copy. We can either make circles or just copy space.
Okay. So now I think we're ready to begin. Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how you. This is actually the part of the game where you actually play. It's all you do is when you got an idea for something, you just use your creative token, mark it, and then create something on the map. You draw a symbol for the item on the map that you want, and all you got to do is make a description of it and describe what it does, and if possible, a connection it to something else already on the map. Right?
Yep. Yeah, and are we just gonna do details? Just like when one of us adds a detail, the other two, or when one of us takes a creative token, the other two get to add a detail.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with this few people, I don't think it's going to be that hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So who's got the first idea?
I'll start, I guess. I have an idea.
Sure.
So, oh geez, what have I done? Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm not ruining everything real quick. Okay, good. Okay. Everything is ruined, which means I'm good to go. So yeah, let's start by making a district. We're gonna make a circle. Dang it. Here we go, circle. Okay. So this circle is the Altair district on, actually, like, this planet is Gurmesh, and I'm drawing inside of planet Gurmesh the Altair district, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Altair is an alien race, and why don't you guys maybe use some details to describe them? Oh,
So
that's
that means
so tiny.
so that means I start logging this into the encyclopedia, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I wish Google Sheets.
Google.
There's no outline mode, is there, for Google Sheets? No.
I don't know. Maybe.
Like what do you mean outline? Like auto add 1, 2s, and 3s, or like?
No, I mean I could do that. Okay, I guess
Yeah.
there's. All right.
Yeah.
So this will be worlds, And what was the name of the world? How do you spell it?
Oh, uh, I already forgot what I named the world. Wow, that was really good of
Gur-
me.
Gurmesh.
Gurmesh. It's G. I just wrote it down. GRU. No, GURMESH.
Oh, okay, I was close. And the name of the sector or section of it was what?
Altir, ALTIR district.
Okay. So I started this encyclopedia, and I have under worlds I have Grimesh, and then underneath I have the Altir district.
All right.
Oh, I spelled it wrong.
If I can add a detail.
Yep. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I'm picturing the Altir. So this is the Altir race is what we're adding the detail to, right?
Whatever.
It's called the Altir district. There's
Yeah, so it's
nothing
I
was
mean,
determined
but
about the
you
race
could-
yet.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could describe what they look like while describing the district, the
Yeah.
people in it. But
I would say the primary designants of this district are the like kind of think the Mass Effect like jellyfish looking things that talk in the second person.
okay.
You know what
I'm not familiar.
Okay, I will find a picture. So they're this kind of floating creature that are made of a very soft tissue, and they speak like telepathically, but it's telepathically to like anyone around them.
Oh, so there's no way to tell a secret.
Right. And they always speak in the second person. They say like this one and like this one is happy with how you like what you've done. And yeah, and they're very like because they can't tell a secret or like tell a lie. Like they're incredibly trustworthy. Like they don't have any appendages. Like they survived because they were able to like gain the trust of any sentient creatures around them.
Wow. So they're home to jellyfish aliens that communicate telepathically.
Yeah.
Communicate, I should say, via telepathic broadcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine every single thing you ever had to say, you had to yell, and everyone around you could hear it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is sending through. Actually, I'll send it through chat so everyone can see it.
What? That's crazy.
Oh, Leapington got to it first.
Oh, man. There it is.
Nice.
Blasto. This one has found his motivation. Wow.
All right.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
So jellyfish aliens live in the Altir district.
Yeah, or they're the primary residents.
Yeah. I'll make a fact about the Altir district as well.
Awesome.
I will say that because they cannot tell lies, it has a very positive reputation for deals and like shopping and mercantile stuff.
Yeah.
Known reputation for trade. Known reputation for good deals on merchandise.
All right. I'm gonna add a district to Gurmesh.
Sure.
That is called the the it's just called it's called the Wastes.
Ooh.
And it's like at least on, and it's directly borders the Altir district.
Okay.
And it is like the crummy part of Gurmesh, and in fact it has a reputation throughout the megacity as being just like it's the bad place. You don't want to go there. It's the slums, like the slum of the slums kind of place. Just really, really, really bad. You don't want to go there unless you're going to be going to do some shadiness.
Shadiness. That's correct.
All right. So I would like to add a detail to that for sure.
Okay.
So in this wastes, you've got your shady business that goes on, but it's also it's also frequented by people who are looking for things. I mean, it's definitely got the gray market, you know? This is not just the super, super shady stuff, but also the stuff of dubious legality, you know?
Oh,
Things
like
that
things that fell off the space boat.
things that fell off the space boat, things
Okay.
that may have been excavated with or without a permit,
Yeah.
um, that kind of stuff.
So frequented. Yeah, I'm saying frequented by gray marketeers.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to put this for the waste or if I want to do this for my turn. So I think I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
I'm gonna use this for my turn.
Go for it.
Um, between, resting between the Altir district and the wastes, on this planet, is a very old, like dating back to before space flight or the use of the gates, like a long expansive wall, kind of like a great wall type structure that sort of like separates both of them. And
Ooh.
on the wall, and I need to come up with a name for it. I know what I'm going to call it. Duriel's wall.
Okay.
And I guess I can't come up with any facts for that, right?
Well, I mean, you can, yeah.
Yeah, you
So
could.
its purpose long ago was to stop invaders. But since then, it was been repurposed and is seen as a cultural heritage site for a group of some kind that I'm going to leave to be determined.
All right. I'll add a detail to that.
Okay.
I think Duriel's Wall is its more recent name.
Okay.
And Duriel's isn't a name. Like, it's not a name of somebody. It's a name of the group. It's like Duriel's Wall. It's the Duriel's Wall. And Duriel is the it's essentially like the concept. It's a Altir concept that is essentially like the dividing line of truth. Is what these people stand for. Like, it's a cultural heritage site because it's like basically what they view as having kept the Altir district and the waste separate, and that it is the dividing line of truth between the like good deals and the gray marketeering.
Oh, okay. So like they're protector. They're the protectors of the deals.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Cool.
that. Okay. And I think the most obvious detail that needs to be added is that it's very difficult to get normally from one side of Duriel's wall to the other, but
Do
there
you mean
are
lengthwise or through?
I mean
Like between the
through
waist and
like
the
to
Altier
get
district?
between the Altier district and the
Oh,
wastes.
okay. I wasn't okay. Yeah. I gotcha. Okay.
Like normally you would have to like go around,
Oh.
but there are um basically like coyotes who will take you through the wall if you're looking for that gray market deal. Uh,
Oh. Got it.
yeah, and I think they are of a different alien
They would
race.
have to be,
Yeah, no.
because all the Altiers would know.
So I think they are a like a it's like an almost insectoid race.
Ooh.
Um what do we call them? Binglore. The Binglore.
I have to say
Bing Lord. Awesome. What's up?
you're fairly good at just throwing together syllables that sound like a name of something.
I literally have a lot of practice doing that. It's kind of in my job description. Making up gibberish is in my job description. So
Awesome. All right, so I think that's all three of us.
Yep.
yes.
All right, so they reset themselves. Oh, nope,
Do you
nope, nope.
do you think we even need the tokens for three of us?
No.
I think we should just in case.
Okay.
Um,
Sure.
I mean we might not really need them, but I don't know. I feel like if we get really into it later, we may be like, wait, did Eric just go 3 times in a row? I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, it'll help. And it'll help who can add a detail as
Hmm.
well. Okay. I think. Hmm. No, I don't actually. I don't think.
I got something. Um. Here is a second planet connected. Um, I think this planet has a sickness, and it's called Plasmodon. And in this planet, I can create a district, right? A zone,
Yeah. Yeah. You can add.
Yeah.
You can create as like essentially.
as much as you want in a
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's just that we get to then add a detail to those spaces.
Yep. And in Plasmodon, um, there is a district. Gotta think of a cool name for it.
That is the hard part.
Uh, seems. Oh well, it seems obvious, but the Shiver Den. And clearly this is a place of either like basically a slums for something. Since this is a diseased world, it could be related to that. It could be a vice. I'm just leaving it open to what I mean by diseased.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I would like to add a detail about the disease of this world.
Okay.
So I definitely think it is like an actual like disease, but um it's like the natives of Plasmodon are like carriers only, um and other races are the ones that get sick when they come.
Okay.
And actually the residents of Plasmodon are quarantined to Plasmodon because they're
Ah.
all like typhoid Mary carriers.
Yeah. Awesome. So they all. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling it. Okay.
Yeah, and then if the Shiver Den is the slums, I would say that is the like quarantined area on Plasmodon. Like basically, people have taken this planet and quarantined all of its actual population into one place.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
And are going to be using the planet.
Oh, that's I love it.
Quarantine zone for the natives. Damn.
I'm always so mean to like cultures.
All right.
I will add something.
Yeah.
Um,
After you go and we do the details, and then Kelsa goes, then we'll go on our first break.
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna add. So there's like um, a very long strip as I've drawn that goes like I'm not gonna put it at the equator, but it goes around the equator.
Okay.
And this is um, the uh, uh, it's called the Vespian Rush. Oh, I don't want it to be that big. How big is this?
32.
Yeah, yeah. It's called the Vespian Rush.
Okay.
Because it is like a specific along the equator are these like vents that give off Vespian gas, which is highly valuable for a lot of high level
Sub StarCraft.
high level like industry. And so it's called the Rush because like there's constant like entrepreneurs are going in there to build up these like Vespian miners, and like people are trying to strike gold. Like it's like a gold rush but with Vespian gas, and there's constant conflict between all of the different groups trying to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. All right, I have a detail for that then. Let me just add that here to the encyclopedia. The Vespian Rush. The Vespian Rush was the cause for the original quarantining of the native population. So the people came in and they're like, "Nice planet. I need this gas, but get over here." And everyone kind of started flooding through the gates and being like, "Yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing you because we don't like getting sick into this little cove, and we're just gonna take this nice, rich, delicious gas. Thank you." Oh.
However, it turns out that only
They all got Vespian lung working in the mines.
yeah, no, exactly. Yes. Only the local Plasmodians are able to work in the Vespian mines for an extended period of time without dying. Like,
Oh.
so they're like, when they're not like shoved up in Shiverden, they're out there in the mines. Like, so they couldn't just like
They were being
genocide
exploited.
them.
Yeah.
They need them still. So
Plasmodon's sad as shit.
yeah, it is.
Cool.
All right. And then I get to take my creative token and make a thing.
Yeah.
I've got a great idea that I just thought of. So, this is a district that takes up a whole thing because this is Space Station 53. And it is a small space station that is connected into like the whole of the um the whole of the network, but it's like it only has like one one exit. Like it doesn't connect to everywhere. It connects to like one place because it has like an older technology jump gate and nobody's bothered to upgrade it.
Okay.
All right.
Is it just out there? Is it orbiting something already?
Yeah, I mean, it's in orbit of something, but its like original purpose is lost.
Okay. So, um,
But people live there.
and you call it Space Station 53.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna say as my detail that it is Space Station 53 is it's fairly small, probably, like people live there, but like
Yeah.
I would say that there is a big gang that probably runs Space Station 53.
Ooh.
Okay.
And they are called the warp tunnel snakes.
Warp tunnel snakes rule.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and obviously the warp tunnel snakes make they manufacture a drug called Privixol, because that sounds awesome.
That does
And
sound
it's
awesome.
a
There could be like 10 of those.
yeah, and Privixol is a disease. I should say a plasmodon disease suppressant.
Ooh.
Is I should say is, in addition to being a recreational drug.
Oh, like so maybe it was originally meant to be a
Yeah,
plasmodon
it
disease
was.
suppressant, and then they're like, also you can get
No,
really
it's the other way.
high.
It's the other way around. It was made to be a recreational drug, and it turns out that like the miners or people using it on plasmodon, it actually like prevents some of the Vespian lung, somehow.
Whoa, okay.
Warp
Crazy.
jet. Yeah, it's called warp jet. Cool. Cool. All right, cool. So, yeah, it's 10:10. So I know we got started just a little bit late, so we're probably around like 1 hour 50 minute or 50 minutes or so of actual play. So we're just gonna take a quick 5 minute break and then get back right into this. So this has been Atlas, and coming back at you in 5 minutes.